Federal appeals court is allowing an Iowa law banning certain books in schools to take effect. The ruling comes just 2 days before many Iowa kids come back to the classroom. 2 weeks, rather. Chief political reporter Amanda Rooker joins us now with what this means, Amanda.
Well, Lara, the ruling allows the state to enforce a law that says books containing sex acts cannot be in Iowa schools. That law has been on hold since a district court blocked it last fall, saying it was too broad and could violate the Constitution. But today, a federal appeals court overturned that decision. They ruled the law can take effect and sent the case back to district court. A panel of 3 federal appeals judges overturned a block on a sweeping state education law Friday, writing that the district court issued that block, quote, based on a flawed analysis of the law. It's not immediately clear when the law will take effect. The law firm suing the state believes it will stay blocked for at least the next 3 weeks. Iowa's Attorney General says the timing is up to the courts.
The ruling today is a big victory for parents and for kids.
Attorney General Brenna Bird calls the ruling a win and says Iowa schools should comply. That means they'll have to pull any books from the shelves that contain a description or a depiction of a sexual act.
And it means that at school libraries, they'll have age-appropriate books available for kids. So that's what it's all about. And, with heading into the school year, I think there are a lot of parents that really appreciate that coming out.
Parents like Dallas Center mom Shelly Flockhart.
I was extremely relieved and excited and happy for our kids and happy for the schools. Mainly that kids can be protected from any kind of inappropriate book or material.
But others call Friday's ruling frustrating.
This means that hundreds of books are getting pulled off bookshelves here in Iowa schools.
Keenan Crow with advocacy group One Iowa says the law is poorly written, which they believe will keep important educational books off the shelves.
That ultimately just does a disservice to the kids and to the larger community, because they're not going to be exposed to as many ideas in as many different ways as they would have been before.
This law also bans all instruction and curriculum about gender identity and sexual orientation from kindergarten through the 6th grade. And some Iowa schools have interpreted that part of the law to mean that books with those themes also have to be pulled from the shelves. The case now heads to district court, but it's unclear what action they'll take and when. Lara.
Amanda, thank you. Well, kids are about 2 weeks from the end of their summer break, and parents are getting ready for the first day of school. The first day of class in Des Moines is August 26th, with other metro districts around the same time.